Good morning, grade 1. Our subject for today is ICT. All right. So today in particular, we want to look at one of the input tools, the keyboard. But before we do that, let's see whether you still remember which other hardware parts are there on the computer. Which hardware parts form the computer? Alwande, do you remember the parts of a computer? Which part?
Mouse.
Oh, we have a mouse. Very good.
Mouse.
One. That's a mouse. Excellent. Which is the other part? Other hardware part.
And the screen.
And
the screen.
Very good. A screen. What's the other name for a screen? Alwande, what's the other name for a screen? Yes. What is the other name for a screen?
Monitor.
Good, a monitor. Excellent. So you've mentioned the mouse, the monitor. Which is the other one? There are 4 meters. Which is the other part? Tell me the other one, if you still remember.
CPU. CPU.
Very good. The CPU. You even have it. You want to show me the CPU? Wow, there is the CPU. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. I can see the CPU there.
And the speaker.
And the speaker.
And the speaker.
Very good. And the speakers. And what else? What else? Which is the other hardware part? You seem to know all the parts because we have a computer there.
Buttons for keyboards.
All right, there are even buttons on the keyboard. Very good. You've not mentioned the keyboard yet. Very good. So those are some parts of the computer. We call them the hardware parts because we can touch them. As I saw there, you were showing them to me, meaning that you can touch them. That's why it's called the hardware. We also have what is called software, which we cannot see, but they are part of the computer and you use them so that you can operate your computer. Prudence, we welcome you to our lesson. Okay, put your phone in such a way that you can nicely. Position yourself nicely, Prudence. Prudence, we don't want to see your head, we want to see your good. That's it. Excellent.
Teacher, look.
Wow, happy birthday. Whose birthday is that? Whose birthday is it?
If when is my birthday, I take this card.
All right. Wow. September is around the corner. Very good. Thank you for that. All right. Prudence, can you hear us? Prudence? Prudence, can you hear us?
Yes.
Very good. So now you need to look at it. We're talking about the computer.
Yes.
Yes, we've just mentioned the computer parts. Prudence, we've just mentioned the computer parts. Alwandi has just told me all the parts of a computer and many more. Do you still remember them yourself? Can you tell me the hardware parts of a computer? Can you tell me? Hardware parts of a computer. Don't tell me you've forgotten. What is this? Okay, now show me. Very good. This one is a mouse. What are you carrying there, Prudence? Prudence, what is that? Yes, what is it? Tell me its name.
Keyboard.
Yes, that's a keyboard. Very good. So a keyboard, yes, put it on your table. Put it on your table. Put your keyboard on the table. Very good. And what is this one, Prudence? This one is a Prudence. Just leave it.
Mom.
Prudence, we're waiting for you and now you're busy with your keyboard today. Yeah, just put it there.
Yes, teacher.
Put it on your table. All right, Prudence, we are together now. Prudence, what's this now? Prudence. Prudence is staying as they. What is this one? What is this one called? Prudence, we call this one
Mouse.
Yes, it's called a mouse. All right. And then Alwande also mentioned speakers, okay, so that we can hear whatever we are talking about. You have seen the speakers, Prudence? You've seen a speaker?
Yes.
Very good. And so talked about the CPU. You've seen
Yes.
the CPU? Very good. Those are hardware parts of a computer. All right. As I said earlier, today we want to look at the keyboard. And in particular, we want to look at the keyboard keys. The keyboard keys. What is the other name for keys? Keyboard keys. What's the other name for keys?
Keys.
What is the other name for a key? Starts with a B. Starts with a B. Ah, you've forgotten. You can even find it on your clothes. You can find them on your clothes. Buttons. They can also be called buttons. Yes.
Buttons.
Very good. The keyboard key for the buttons. Yes. All right. So there is my keyboard. You also have your keyboard. You also have your keyboard. Very good. Now, I want you to look at your keyboard. Can you mention some of the keys? Yes. Can you name some of the keys which are found on the keyboard? Some of the buttons, can you read them out? Which ones are found on the keyboard? Read them out. Which keys do we have? You can't find any keys? All right, let's get the ball rolling. Can you touch A? A. Where is A on the keyboard? Touch A. Prudence, can you touch A on the keyboard? Yes, Alwande has shown me
Yes.
Show me Prudence. Where is your A? Letter A on the keyboard. Show me letter A. Very good. There we go. That's letter A on the keyboard. What about letter P? P for Prudence. Show me letter P for Prudence. Wow. Very good. Good. Now show me letter with A for Alwande, P for Prudence. Show me M for Maodzwa. M for Maodzwa. Where is it? All right, thank you. We can see there. Prudence doesn't want to show me. All right, Alwande, thank you. Prudence, where is M? All right, thank you. All right, so what the letters of the alphabet? For the alphabet keys. Thank you, Prudence. Yes, thank you. Good, put it down. Now you can put down your keyboard. Okay, so those are alphabet keys. They are alphabet keys. What else do you see now? Now you tell me. On the keyboard, besides the letters E up to Z, which are the other keys? Which are they? One day, which are the keys? Which are they besides A to Z?
Numbers.
Very good.
Numbers.
Keys. Good to call them the numerical keys. Which numbers do we have? Do you have 20? Which keys?
No.
Which are the numbers?
9.
You've got 5.
9.
9.
9.
Another one. We've said 5, 9. Which are the
0.
We've got 0. Good. Another one. Another one. 7, 5, 6.
12. 6.
We have 12. Someone said 12. Okay, we've got F12. Make sure there's an F12. Okay. All right. Good. So those are the numerical keys from 0 to 9. Which other keys do you see? Besides the alphabet keys, the numerical keys, which are the other ones? Look at your keyboard. Look at your keyboard. Which are the other keys? Tell me. Prudence wants to show me. Which are all right, the arrows. Okay, very good. We've got the arrows, isn't it? We've got arrows which are pointing up, like this one. Others pointing down, arrow pointing that side, and another arrow pointing that side. Very good. So we've got the arrows. Which are the other ones besides that? Okay, now I'm going to show you a word, and then you show me where it is. This one is backspace. Say backspace.
Backspace.
Yeah, backspace. When you're backspacing, it's like you are wrapping, you are deleting, but you are creating a space at the back. All right? So when you make a mistake, usually we use backspace. So when you make a mistake, you use backspace. Okay, by canceling or wrapping whatever you done. Backspace. Can you find it on your keyboard? Find that word, backspace. Where is it? Show me backspace. Okay, your keyboard. That's your book today. Backspace. Show me backspace. Wow, good. So next time when you are typing on using your keyboard, you make a mistake, then you go to backspace. It will create space for you to wrap off whatever you have created, which you have made a mistake. You go to that particular word. That's backspace. Now look for delete. That word is delete. Yes, to delete is like to wrap. Wrapping off. Delete. So we'll practice how they differ, backspace and delete. When you make a mistake or you're done with whatever you were doing, you want to use that. Delete.
Delete.
You show me delete?
Delete.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, good. You found delete. What about
Day.
Good. Now, Alwande, we want to see you now. Now let's go to caps lock. Caps lock. Say caps lock. Caps lock. Say caps. This one.
Capital.
Good. Now, when you want to write a capital letter, you use caps lock. When you are done with your capital letter, you want to go back to the small letters, caps lock. Caps
lock.
Okay, you've seen it, Alwande?
Low.
Okay, now you just raise up your hand when you've seen it instead of hitting the keyboard. All right, caps lock. Now let's go to enter. Enter.
Enter.
Enter. Look for it.
Enter.
Point to enter. Prudence, show me enter. Enter. Very good. That's enter. Yes. There are two enter keys. Can you look for the other one? There are two of them. Enter. Two.
Day.
Very good. Yes. There's another one at the corner. Look for it, Prudence. Another enter. You've seen it? Have you seen it? Yes, at the end. Very good. Very good. Yes. So there are two keys. Good. Now I want you to look for this one. Shift. Shift. So when we use enter, we'll also discuss in detail. When do we use enter? So when you want to go to the line, just say enter. Now let's go to shift. 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 You've seen it, Alwande? Shift. Very good. Prudence, let me see your shift. Do you see where it is?
Under enter.
Enter. Okay, yes, the two enters, we've seen them. Now we are on shift. When do we use the shift button or the shift key?
There's two shifts.
There are also two of them. Very good. So when do we use them? Do you see that there are other?
Another one there.
All right, very good. Wow, good. That's the shift. You have seen it. Thank you. When you look at the buttons, when you use shift, we find that there are other buttons with other numbers on top. Like when you look at your number keys, there's a 1 and then there's another thing on top. There is 2, there's something else on top. There is 3, there's a hash on top. There is 4, there's a dollar sign on top. Do you see that? So if you want
Yes.
1 on top, then you press shift. You press shift, you use the shift button. You use the shift button. Okay, now let's go to that. The arrow pointing up, the upward arrow. Show me the upward arrow on your keyboard. Upward arrow. Show me the arrow. Wow, you found it so easily. Now let's go to this one. It's called control. In short, it's written CTRL. Control. Look for this one now. Control. Control button. Where's the control button? CTRL. Control. Who has found it? Where's the first bit? Ah, where is it, Amanda? Wow, yes, Prudence has also seen it. Good. That's the control button. And then this. What sign is this, by the way? What is that sign? What do we call that sign?
Full stop.
Is it a full stop? Look on top, there's something full stop at the back. It's a question mark. It is a
Question mark.
When do we use a question mark? When do we use it?
When it's a question.
Very good. When you have written a statement which is a question, like what is your name? What time is it? Then at the end you put a question mark. Very good. Look for it on your keyboard. It's there on your keyboard. Look for the question mark. Question mark on the keyboard. Wow. Very good. You are brilliant. You know all your keys. Huh? You are brilliant learners. Thank you. Okay, I've seen that. Okay, so we use those ones when we are typing. We use those keys when we are typing. Whatever we type, then it comes on the monitor. And what we have done on the monitor. Like at the moment, we are seeing each other on the monitor. Are we seeing each other on the keyboard? Are we seeing each other on the keyboard?
No. No.
On the monitor. So whatever you do on the keyboard, you see it on the monitor. So now that you know where the keys are, you should study it. After this lesson, you go over your keys and study them so that you know. And then you use your fingers. You use your fingers for typing on the keyboard. You use your fingers for typing on the keyboard. All right. I'm going to give you an exercise where you use how you use your fingers. Sometimes you just go ping, ping, ping. We don't type like that. For you to type fast, you need to know which.
I'm typing.
Eh? You are what?
I'm typing.
You are typing.
I'm typing.
All right. You should know that this one, okay, I will send you a picture like this one.
Teacher, look, I run my name.
You have written your name?
It's typing.
Oh, you have
Yes.
typed your name. Wow. Thank you, Alande. That's very nice. Okay, thank you. Okay. Prudence. You look up. Prudence, look up. I was saying, when you send this picture so that you can know which fingers we use for what, okay? So we are going to type. You follow, don't just go think like what Alwande has done there. But you need to know which finger is for which letter. Look at your keyboard again. Where is Q? Look for Q. Where is W? Yes, don't lift up your keyboard. Put your keyboard on the table. Yes, there's Q, there's W, there's E, there's R, there's T, there's Y. You see that word QWERTY there? Is your keyboard like that? Yes. So we should go. And then at the bottom, under Q, there is what? Which letter is under Q?
A.
There's letter A. All right. Under A, there's which letter? Z. Prudence. Oh, yes. No, in answering there. Okay. Which letter comes after C? Which letter is after C?
D.
There is B. Which letter comes after U? After U?
V.
Which one?
V.
I. Letter I,
V.
isn't it? Which one comes after K? After letter K?
L.
There is L. Good. So your eyes should move very fast. In the end, you should just be knowing which one is where. That's why I'm saying you need to start your keyboard, okay? So that you know that when I need to do backspace, I'm using which finger. When I want to type A, do I use my little finger or do I use which one? Not to type using just one finger all the time. Otherwise, your hands will be sore. All right. So you need to start your keyboard in order for you to type fast. All right. And to know that when I've made a mistake, I use this button. When I want a capital letter, I said you use which button for a capital letter? If I'm just writing and then I want to put a capital letter, I've written my name is. Now I want to write Alwande.
Caps lock.
You use
Caps lock.
Very good. Caps lock for a capital letter.
No.
What about if I want to create a space? Which one do I use?
Enter.
You use enter for creating space, not enter. You use what is called the space bar. Maybe we didn't talk about it. There it is. Let's remind each other. This long one, this one. You see this? It's called,
yes.
This very long one creates space. It's called a space bar. It is called a
Space bar.
space bar to create space. Good. What about if you've made a mistake? What do you use? Which key do you use to create space? Tell me.
Back.
Which one?
Back.
What is
Backspace.
Aha, good. Backspace. Backspace. Or which one? There's another one which you can use again, which is not backspace. And you want to erase or to delete what you have written. We say the backspace creates space, it deletes from this side to that side.
Use this one.
What is its name? Which one?
Delete.
Yes, you use delete. That is the word I wanted. You use the word what? Delete. And there are two delete keys on your keyboard. The other one, delete for creating space. Excellent. You are excellent learners. You know all your keys, most of the keys there. All right. Very good. Now, just to revise, what is this word? What's this word?
Monitor.
Look at the letters clearly. Don't just look at the M and the O. Read. Prudence, I want to see you there. What is this word? I want to see your face. Mouse. Mouse.
Mouse.
Yes.
Mouse.
Very good. And what about this one? Read this one.
Keyboard.
Very good. Keyboard. What about this one? This one?
Monitor.
Monitor. Excellent. Prudence.
Monitor.
And this one? This one?
CPU.
CPU. Very good. So these are the hardware parts of a computer. There are also others like the speaker, which Alwande reminded us about. So thank you very much for talking about our keyboard keys. You start your keyboard and then you'll be able to type very fast whatever is needed to type. All right. Thank you. It was a pleasure having you today. And then let's meet again tomorrow. Bye, Prudence. Bye, Alwande. Say bye to each other. Bye, my dear.
Bye.